Hey YouTubers, Grimmy Dragon here, and once again it's review time, and today we are taking a look at the Transformers Siege COG. Yeah, the last of the three weaponizers so far. Seems we got three more repaints on the way, so something to look forward to, the Power Dashers. But in any case, let's take a look at COG. We got him here in his Gasket and Grommet form. As we can see, we got the little four-wheeler and the mini tank. And they're looking pretty good, nice and snazzy. They roll well, they got their guns. One's got a lot of guns. And yeah, they are pretty cool looking. And, not much else to really say. They're just cool looking vehicles. But we'll just quickly get a Titan Master. We'll get Spike in here, just to see how he scales with them, since this is Fortress Maximus's weaponizer partner. Well, he goes with Fort Max at least. And yeah, we can also, well, before we do that, let's just bring in the G1 version, since I actually have a G1 Fort Max, thanks to Transformers Encore. So I was very happy to get that. But yeah, as you can see, very nice. It is a very strong setup, and I'm happy with it. These are far more detailed than their G1 counterparts, or his G1 counterpart. As you can see, you got plenty of paint detail. They actually painted the rims. Awesome. Always love that. Lots of paint on there. You got some metal, like some scuffs and stuff. Looks pretty good. Same can be said with this part, because I can't really tell who's Gasket and who's Grommet. But yeah, nice bits of detail. And the guns are actually separate pieces, unlike the G1, which had the guns built in. But they do have a combined form, which starts by putting them together like so. And if you're so inclined, you can take these guns. There's a port that goes there, and well, there's a peg that goes in here, and a port that goes with this peg. So these go on very securely and form a very powerful weapons trailer. So yeah, it does push up in the middle, so these wheels here probably won't actually roll too well, but you can always push it down to get it right. And they do shake apart pretty easy. Still, I'm very happy with this guy. And we'll zoom out just a bit, so we can get to transforming him. So, yeah, it's very easy. He's a parts former. He's a very parts-formy parts former. So just flip that up. We'll just keep it as is for now. Take all the guns off of this one. Then we'll just flip this around. We're almost done already. Slide this piece on here. And then we'll just pop the arms onto these pegs here. Pull the head around, and he's all transformed. And we can put the guns in his hands. This hand does not hold the guns all that well. It's very loose. This one's tight as can be. Might be just mine. Might be a bad mold on my part, for me, but it is what it is. And he is looking pretty nice. And I'm quite pleased with him. Get that in place. We'll just bring the camera up just a scooch to make sure we got him in place. And we'll... just one moment. Yeah, I was just putting Cerebros' head on. In fact, let's just get to the comparison now. Because, yeah, Cerebros is still a good bit taller than Cog is, because Cerebros is a very unique size transformer because he turns into a head for a Titan. But yeah, got that. So let's bring in a good look at his face. Very simple, very easy. Zoom out just a bit. Again, very well painted. You got a nice little Autobot symbol right at the top next to his head. And lots of silver. Lots of silver. Good bits of red on his arms and legs. And all in all, a very solid little figure. So he has forward, backward, in and out at the shoulder, bicep swivel. Does have a ball jointed head. Well, left and right at the head. He can look up thanks to this joint at the around the neck area. You do have a waist swivel. And a lot of parts coming off. Universal hips. Again, a lot of parts coming off. Thigh swivel because they come off. Nice deep knee bends. And you got some ankle pivots. So as you can see, the weapons do like to come off. One thing to note about the gun, it doesn't match with the Cog gun that's for G1, which is unusual. But, provided I can still find the thing. Go. It's a dead ringer for Cerebros' G1 gun, which is quite surprising. Zoom that in. Yeah, you can see it's a dead ringer. Color's different, but what'd you expect? So we'll do a comparison with the G1 Cog, because, oh boy, is there a lot of difference between these two. I like the silver over the gray. For one thing, that's pretty cool. The decals would have been nice on this one, but I can understand it. And you can always do repro labels, because they are quite good about making these labels. But yeah. And for another quick comparison, since he's standing right here, we'll bring in 6-gun. Yeah, it's nice to have these two weaponizers together. And since we're going to be using him to show the weaponizer gimmick, here's Red Alert. Since he's right here, he's in robot mode, it's perfect. But anyway, for weaponizer mode, you can take the guns off. Just have to take him apart. Again, got a lot you can do with these. So just flip the head around because it's going to get in the way. And then you can just fold this in. Flip this out. And you got a shield with a couple guns on it. Take these feet and rotate them in. to give your figures a little height boost. For red, we have to take the light bar off. But that's okay, because now we can flip that up, put these in like so. Rotate this back a little bit. Place it on his back. Provided the peg actually stays out. It doesn't want to do that for me. But yeah, we can put it on there. He's got shoulder cannons. We can take his guns and place them. Oh, okay, we can't do a two-sided setup, but we can put them on here and give him a very highly armed shield with 4 gun barrels on it, because that is very metal. And yeah, Red Alert is all weaponized. And he's big. Now, and armed to the teeth. Which is kind of redundant, now that I said it. But yeah, he looks good. It's a nice little weaponizer gimmick. I like it. And yeah, you can get creative, do a lot of things with these guys. So I'm very pleased with that. But we gotta get him back into robot mode for one last comparison. So, and yes, I had to get a shot of Cog with Spike. You can see Titan Masters are very tiny next to Cog. And Fortress Maximus, the Titan he's supposed to come with. As you can see, Cog is very tiny next to Fort Max. And Spike's even tinier. He's almost microscopic in this shot. You can barely see him. But yeah. Very big difference. So I'm glad to have him complete my Magnus, Fortress Maximus. Although I still need to get guns for this guy. I'm gonna have to order those. I know that they make third-party ones, so that's something to look forward to. But in any case, hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys next time. So until then, take care.